Hello and welcome to Mermaid Song Tarot, Gemini. So glad that you're here. This is the general reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign for March 2023. Glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Of course, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Not everything is for everyone, and that's okay. And please feel free to leave me a comment on how the month goes for you. I'd love to hear. I want to create community, so I'd love to hear from you. Okay, so let's see here. We are going to do 3 cards, past, present, and future. It's all going to kind of blend together, so don't worry too much if one card says past and it's really not. We are using the Mermaid Tarot this month in honor of Pisces, the sign in March, or for the majority of March. I understand, Aries, you're partway in there too. Okay, and let's, as always, I want to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, and fabulousness. And as always, I ask that the messages be clear and concise and for the highest good of everyone who sees this video. Okay, 3 cards, please, for Gemini. What's going on in Gemini's recent past? Oh, there's one. Okay. Those came out fairly quick. Yay. Love it when that happens. Okay, Gemini, your first card is the 2 of Pentacles. You've been juggling a lot of things, Gemini. You're good at it. The 2 of Pentacles is a card of multitasking. And this has to do with multitasking things in the material world, right? Pentacles is the element of earth and corresponds to our resources, all the things that support us. So could be you're juggling 2 jobs, or maybe you're juggling family relationships and a career, or could be any of a number of things. This card is saying you're doing a great job. It might feel like it's a little too, a little much at times, which I think is why this 4 of Swords has come out for you. The 4 of Swords is the card of give it a rest. Specifically, give it a rest in your brain, because the Suit of Swords corresponds to the element of air, and that has to do with our thoughts and our communications. And the 4 of Swords is always about resting. So rest your brain, quit worrying. It's when we've been thinking about something so much, and it's just time to take a break from that, do something a little different. Could also mean that you are literally going to be taking a break from something in the long term as well. 8 of Cups. Cups corresponds to the element of water and our emotions, our feelings, our intuition. And in the 8 of Cups, we always see someone who's turned away from all the cups that they've had, and they're searching actually for the 9th and the 10th cup. So 8s are can be a stable energy, but in this instance, it's stable, but you're walking away from it because you're seeking further emotional fulfillment. Now, if we look at the progression, we have the 2 of Pentacles, we have the 4 of Swords, and we have the 8 of Cups. This says to me that you're wanting to walk away from something, and you're kind of juggling in your brain that maybe, should I do it? Should I stay or should I go? There's definitely that energy happening here. Could be a work situation, could be a relationship, could be a variety of things, but that energy is either happened in your recent past or might happen for you. It's all going to kind of blend together here. Let's see if we can get 3 more cards for Gemini, please. We'll see what this is about. I want to know. Okay. We have, right underneath the 2 of Pentacles, we have the 2 of Cups. Now, the 2 of Cups is true love. It's also true partnership. So this could be a situation of partnership, like a business partnership. It doesn't have to be a romantic situation, although this card typically stands for finding true love, or you're with your true love. It is directly underneath the 2 of Pentacles. So there's something here that you really love that you're kind of juggling with. Could be a situation where you're juggling, should you stay or should you go, with a person in your life, or a job, or a friendship, something like that. Then you've got the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is always an interesting card because usually, it always shows somebody that has reins, but they usually aren't even holding the reins. Like in this one, you don't see them driving, but the Chariot often will show someone who's driving a team and they're not visibly controlling it, right? How do they do that? With their willpower. So I just heard, in order to move forward, you have to give that thing a rest in your mind, or else you're not going to move forward. That's very interesting. All right, then we've got the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is an energy of material abundance. It is the masculine expression of that. The Queen is the feminine expression of the suit, and the King is the masculine expression. So in the King of Pentacles, this is the dude that knows how to manifest abundance. This is someone who is able to create what he wants in the material world. You've got this directly underneath the Eight of Cups. Now, an immediate meaning comes to mind of, if this is a person that you're thinking about leaving, you may be leaving because they're not contributing to the relationship, right? Pentacles is about our resources, and that includes our emotional fulfillment, right? So it's very possible that you've been churning around in your mind, should I stay in this relationship? Should I go? And this says to me that you're looking for not only emotional fulfillment, but you're looking for a more stable situation. Now, that could be a more stable relationship, or it could be a more stable job, could be a more stable area. Maybe you're thinking about moving to a different area of the country. A lot of applications there. Only you will know which one fits for you. Let's get 3 more cards and see if we can have some insight into this. 2 more, please. Okay. And the last one. Excellent. What's our... okay. So, first card. First card is 5 of Swords. Now, the 5 of Swords is indicative of conflict. So remember, Swords is about air. Our thoughts, our communications. It's a 5, so it's unstable energy. But it's not catastrophic. We haven't come to the end of something completely. It shows that often the 5 of Swords is contentiousness, is often how I view that, where people are kind of fighting, but it's not really accomplishing much. So we've got this 2 of Pentacles, then we've got this 2 of Cups, and then we've got this 5 of Swords in that order. So says to me that this thing that you're juggling is causing a little bit of contentiousness, either in your partnership. It's definitely in your partnership. Now, this can be a partnership with some actual person, a team. It could be with yourself. Maybe you're feeling a conflict within yourself. I would say most likely that's probably what it is. Then you've got another 5, the 5 of Cups. This is often the card I call crying over spilt milk. If I can get it to focus so you can actually see it. So the 5 of Cups is, you see, he's got 3 cups in front of him, and she's got a cup. She's coming towards him, but he's drowning his sorrows. He's crying over what he doesn't have, wah wah, and he's not paying attention to what's being offered to him. So you've got this directly under the 4 of Swords, the Chariot, and then the 5 of Cups. What this tells me is that the thing that you are worrying about is what is holding you back. Because look, if you look at it vertically, what's holding the Chariot back? This right here. Crying over spilt milk, worrying about the thing. The Chariot's bracketed by these 2 cards. So if you're wanting to move forward with your life, you're going to have to get yourself unstuck by stop putting your focus on what you don't have. The 5 of Cups is is teaching us about lack. He's focused on what he doesn't have, not what he does have. He's not even paying attention that there's a mermaid there bringing him a new cup. Ooh, what's in there? I don't know. He doesn't know either because he's not looking around. He's too busy crying the blues about what's already happened that he can't change. All right, then you've got the Ace of Wands. Wands energy is so great to see because it is fire energy, and it is all about action and passion and creativity. The aces are beginnings, so this is a beginning of creation or a new creative idea. You have it directly under the Eight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and then this lovely ace. So this shows me that there's going to be something that you're walking away from because you're wanting more stability. This is going to spark a new idea or a new passion for you. Interesting also, I'm going to show you these in the order that they are. So the present card, Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, but then the Ace of Wands. Now, I like the colors on these because you can really see the contrast. These first two cards are all doom and gloom and horrible, and then you've got, woo, this fiery Ace of Wands here. So, Gemini, I'm going to say that you're juggling some things this month that can be kind of hard. You're allowing your mind to get wrapped up in that, and you're not focusing on your goal. This Ace of Wands is representative of a new goal, of a new beginning, right? Something fresh, new, creative is being born here. And you're going to have to set aside or change your outlook and change your thoughts. You're either going to have to completely give it a rest, like the Four of Swords says, give it a rest and not think about it, in order to move forward. Your Chariot cannot move forward. You cannot experience forward growth as long as you're living in the past. It's in the past. I always think of that from the Disney movie because it's in the past. You can't change it. Whatever it is, it's in the past. So your purpose is to learn from that and move forward, not be stuck in that. Okay. I like this. Now, your shadow card, which is the card that was at the bottom of the deck, your shadow card is Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is, of course, air element and the energy of the mind, thoughts, communications. The Queen of Swords is the feminine representation of that. Okay, so in tarot we have the duality of male, female. Not all tarot is like that, but since we live in a world of duality, it helps our human brain understand it. So she's very, very good at seeing to the heart of the matter, like cutting right through all of the crap and getting right to the heart of the situation without allowing her feelings to get in the way, right? Without allowing her feelings to blow up. And in Gemini, you're really good at this because you are an air sign. You're really good at focusing on those things and using your brain. I'm going to say, however, that the Queen of Swords, that energy has a tendency to be a little too dispassionate and not allow their feelings to go in there. So there has to be balance is the point that I'm trying to make. I like this reading for you, Gemini, because what it shows me is that you are going to have to get some clarity on what's important to you in order for you to move forward. Good month for reflection. Let's take a look at a card from Oracle of the Mermaids. I cannot make this stuff up. How does this happen? Here's Oracle of the Mermaids. And the card you got is Reflections. What was I just saying? Reflections. And it says, what you contemplate can actualize. Sort of an interesting way to say that. All right, let's see what it jumps out at us. It is time to observe what is around and about you, to truly gaze upon what can be seen, and to think on it for a time. It does not mean to worry or to fret over it, to turn it this way and that in a quiet frenzy, trying to find the right thing to do. But it does mean contemplation, a time of gathering all the threads of the half-formed thoughts and following some through to their end and reaching a better understanding of what it is you are currently looking at. For there has been a tendency to react, and while this has created action and movement and waves, there has not been deep understanding, the understanding that brings even deeper peace. We, the mermaids, are asking for you to reflect, to become still, and to truly see what it is that is before you. Reflection also means to have greater understanding of yourself. There is no outer contemplation that does not have its echo within. All right. Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading resonated with you. If it did, please like and share it with someone else who might enjoy it. Regardless of how you feel about it, put that in the comments. I'd like to hear and see what's going on with your month and see how the month plays out for you. Please click the notification bell and so you can be notified when the new videos come out. I think it's going to be a good month for you, Gemini. Many blessings.